it's lush and green and cold and rainy. Back in Michigan, where I'm from, it's 80 degrees and sunny, so I think things flip-flop on my way here. I'm Lori Chapel-Kroger. I'm president of Pandora.org. And I want you to imagine for a moment that you have a car that you have taken very good care of, and you polish it and you buff it and it's shining and the chrome just glistens on it. But something is wrong with the engine. Something inside the battery keeps running low and down real fast. You can't drive from point A to point B because you don't know if it's going to make it there or not. And mechanic after mechanic tells you that they don't know what's wrong after all their diagnostic tests. And the more you drive it, the worse that the engine becomes. Now imagine, instead of this being a car, it's your body. This is what happens when people suddenly become ill with fibromyalgia, MECFS, also known as chronic fatigue syndrome, and chronic Lyme disease. These are called neuroendocrine immune disorders because, as was just read, they affect multi-systems in your body at the same time, and they can also vary in severity. So you go to doctor, and you have test after test, and they tell you they can't find out what's wrong with you. And the more you push, the worse you get. And I know people that live here in Clay that have these diseases. So Pandora is really pleased that the city council, or that this council did recognize May 12th as Neuroendocrine Immune Disorder Awareness Day. Now you might ask, why May 12th? Well, you all know Florence Nightingale. She was the nurse who carried the lamp in the middle of the night to look after the soldiers, and she also created the Red Cross and the first nursing school. Well, May 12th is her birthday, and after the war, she came down with a mysterious illness that people today say were one of the neuroendocrine immune disorders. So we celebrate Awareness Day on her birthday. And the reason I'm here in Alabama is because St. Vincent is doing a series of courses for their physicians on these diseases, and it's starting tomorrow. We found in our survey that 61% of Alabamians with these diseases, and it's more than in any other state, do not believe that their doctors know enough about these diseases to give them adequate health care. And I want to give a thanks to also to Senator Slade Blackwell, Representative Alan Treadaway, and Michael Ciamara, because the Alabama legislator passed a resolution saying a center for these diseases need to be created in the state to help their constituents. And we are hoping that the governor will sign this resolution this week. But what can you do? Next time somebody says that they have one of these diseases, you can be understanding. You can believe them. And just like that pretty car without the power, that looks very pretty on the outside, people can also look very good on the outside and still be really sick on the inside. And I am going to be staying afterwards. If anybody has any questions about these illnesses, or if the council right now has any questions, I would be happy to answer them. And we also have the results of the survey that Pandora.org took in regards to the state of Alabama. Thank you.